Hello everyone. Today I am talking about innovating Yunnan ethnic folk song performance. I will use one famous song as an example, 小河淌水 or the flowing stream. My main question is, how can we see this old song in modern concerts, but keep their original cultural roots? I will show you a small pilot study and explain what I found. I chose 小河淌水 for 3 reasons. First, it is the most famous Yunnan folk song. According the Oriental Serenade Yunnan Night 2024. Second, it has very cleaner images, moon, mountain, stream, and calling to a distant lover. These images tell us how to sing it. Third, it is often performed on stage. So this question is very practical for singers. Many people study folk music. Some think folk songs are culture, not just music. Phoenix 2007, Nature 2005. Others study how singers perform. Huntsman 2006, Leeway 2017. But this is one big gap. No one tells us exactly what we can change and what we cannot. If I make my voice loud or change the rhythm, does that break the song's spirit? That's what I want to find out. So my teacher question is, how can 小河淌水 be innovated for modern concerts while keeping this cultural imagery, folk voice, and emotional intimacy? I have 3 ideas. Find songs keep traditional features. Compare 3 different words to sing it. See which choices help and which hurt the song's means. My study used 2 main ideas. First, folk music is tied to place, memory, and identity. This is very important. For Yunnan folk songs, Huang 2014, Lu 2021. Second, practice itself is research. My singing choices are not just taste, they are data. Huntsman 2006. So I don't just read books. I also sing, listen, and reflect. I use a 5-step method. Study the song's words, melody, and history. Compare 3 different interpretations. Reflector write down when choices is good or bad. Feedback, get comments for peers and tutors. Evaluate, pick the best version. This is called practice informed choice, which is perfect for performance studies. To make my study fair and reliable, I used triangulation. That means I use 4 types for data, not just my own opinion. I also catch all 3 versions using the same 4 rules: sound, meaning, communication, and color rules. Equally, all feedback is anonymous, and I will not record anyone. I will also be honest about my small themes. First, I analyze the song itself. I found 4 key things. It is a quiet night scene, so not loud, dramatic singing. The melody follows like what? So it's stricter rhythm sounds song. The voice should sound like a choir, not a opera aria. Folk quality comes from natural diction, light ornament, and soft resonance. Too much vibrato or projection kills the intimacy, and I prevent this, which my own quality of the song. I made 3 options to compare. Version A, source oriented. Soft was flexible. Reason very intermittent. Good, keeps folk feeling. Bad, too quiet for a big hall. Version B, modern consent. Loud, cleaner climaxes. Steady tempo. Good is for audience to hear. Bad sounds like a generic art song. Version C, balanced. Soft opening but controlled projection. Predictable reason. Good, keep pulse intimacy and stage clarity. Better needs careful control my judgment, ocean, sea is the better. I have recorded all three versions. Anyone can listen to them after presentation if you are interested. For this comparison, I found four main things. Cultural identity is in small details. Temple, bless, rheumato and calling gestures. Modern chances are good only if this clarify the sewing emoji, the latest version works better. As singers, we are not just Jesus, we are accountable heterogeneous. Everyone chose needs a cultural reason. Louis 2017. This is a pilot study, so it has limits. I only studied one song. I don't know interval local singers in middle. I don't know test the voices in a real concert hall. Feedback is only for peers and tutors. My vocal training may affect my judgment. Naming these limits makes the research strong, not weaker. In the future, I will expand this study. Compare more Yunnan folk songs for different ethnic groups and will called cultural bears. Test versions in real concert spaces. Make a practical checklist for respective folk song information. It is piloter has shown me exactly what to look for. This research miles for 4 groups. 4 singers, a cleaner or to drastic artistic choices for teachers, a concurrent chance to teach folk song interpretation for audiences, performances that are accessible but still authentic. Culture in notions with respect, not replacement. To conclude, this pilot study shows that respective innovation is possible. We can update folk songs for modern stages as long as we protect their small, meaningful details. Thank you for your listening. I welcome your questions.